Time and work, section 1. We're going to discuss two things first. One, how are we going to represent work? Two, what is work per unit time? Let's discuss work. No matter what the value of the work, we are going to convert it to one, unity. And we're going to do that by transforming it with a linear function. And don't worry, we will get to linear functions later on in this series. So what we are doing is making a simpler and consistent representation of work. It starts with 0 and ends with 1, being completion of the work. Now as we got the concept of unit work, let's understand the concept of work per unit time. Work per unit time, all it says is what's the work done in a unit time. Example, if something takes you 3 days to do, then 1 day work, nothing but the work per unit time, also the work that you have done for 1 day, is 1/3, right? It takes 3 of this 1/3 to complete the work, indeed 3 days. And the model that we are going to use in solving these problems will be this line bar and its fragments, which represents unit work and work per unit time, which you might have already guessed. So now let's move to section 2, problem 1. A and B undertake to do a piece of work for rupees 600. A alone can do it in 4 days, while B alone can do it in 5 days. With the help of C, they finish it in 2 days. Find the share of each. Here, if A and B were to work separately on a particular task, they will finish it in 4 and 5 days, respectively, making their 1 day's work to be 1/4 and 1/5. And he says if all work together, it will take 2 days, making their 1 day's work to be 1/2. From all this, we can deduce C alone will take 20 days to complete that work. So now we got each one share of work, and we can easily divide the amount into their respective ratios. Problem 2. 2 people can complete a work in 10 days. 5 days after they started working, 2 more people join them. How many days will they now take to complete the remaining work? Step 1. Calculating the work per unit time. So 2 people can do a piece of work in 10 days, then their work per unit time comes out to be as 1/10. But this is the case for 2 people, and if you want for 1 person, then it is 1/20, half of 1/10. Step 2. Follow through different conditions. Here it is to go through the work done by 2 people for 5 days, then find the remaining work and see how many days will now take if 4 of them work together. And it takes that much. So go on, give it a try. And if you're new to this series, please look in the description. There will be a playlist containing all the videos in this series for you to follow along.